John McDonnell is the Shadow Chancellor of the Exchequer, Labour MP for Hayes and Harlington, and joins me now. John, very good evening. I'm feeling all emotional, are you?
I am, actually. Yeah.
I mean, it's quite something for the country. Well, we better pull ourselves together, John. Otherwise, this might not go very well.
No. Our whole street.
It is great to see such community spirit and support for the NHS, isn't it? I suppose we always knew it was there.
It's just our whole street has been out, and they've been out and clapping and cheering each other as well. It's just fantastic. It is moving. I'm having difficulty holding it in, quite honestly. It's just wonderful.
Well, let's move on to talk about
it just shows appreciation for those people who've been looking after us, you know. And I saw the tragic figures tonight of the number that have died, and those families must be in a terrible state and all the rest. But the country is coming together, there's no doubt about it, to try and support one another and also value the people who may not have been, properly valued up until now, those carers and the NHS workers and the people who keep our places clean, or cleaners. So there's lessons to be learnt about this. I think it is about our values and what we value in the future. But that was a really moving experience. I'm sorry, I'm a bit overcome.
No, well, don't apologise, John, because judging from the text and the tweets that are coming in, somebody says, I'm a grown man. Whilst clapping and making noise together with so many others, tears came to my face as if it was perfectly natural. Well, it is perfectly natural. Listen, I want to talk to you about what the Chancellor of the Exchequer announced today, the package for the self-employed. What did you make of that? Do you welcome it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm relieved, to be honest. I was anxious that it was dragging on a bit. And we've been, as you know, we've been trying to work cross-party. The jobs retention package last week, I welcome, but there are huge gaps in it, and there still are, and we've got to sort that out, and we'll work with the government to do that. On the one today, I was so relieved. The Federation of Small Businesses, who I work with as well, and the trade unions have been advising on it. My big worry now is the wait till June. I've been inundated with local self-employed people in my constituency, but also all over, who actually say we haven't got much savings. What people don't understand, I don't think, is that the self-employed, some of them are the lowest paid in the country. The IFS figures this morning, I think about 23% of self-employed in relative poverty. And these are people who, are struggling to get by, working hard, etc., but they haven't had wage rises for a long period of time, quite a few of them. I know there's a lot of them are very wealthy, but the bulk of them aren't. My worry is waiting till June for money into their pockets or bank accounts is a real problem. And I know the difficulties of getting money to them, but I want to see whether or not we can sharpen that up a bit to HMRC. Part of the reason, and I did, there have been quite sizable staff cuts in HMRC, and what we could do, I think, like we've done for the NHS, is get some of those staff back in action again, so that maybe we can get the money out to the self-employed quicker. But that's my main criticism. There's some small print we're going through at the moment because there's a lot of zero-hour contract workers who are not on PAYE. They're what they call Lim B workers. And again, I'm not sure whether they're covered. I raised it with Rishi Sunak during the week, and he said he'd look at it, and I'm hoping they have. So, yeah, I'm relieved it's come out, but we've really got to get the money out there now as quickly as possible.
Well, John, this might be the last interview I do with you before you relinquish your responsibilities as Shadow Chancellor when the new leader's appointed on the 4th of April. I'm going to set myself off again now, but you have been an absolute star over the last few years, coming onto LBC when, frankly, a lot of your colleagues maybe didn't. I think our listeners have appreciated that you've certainly come on my programme an awful lot, and others too, and I just want to say thank you on their behalf.
Oh, I'm really grateful. You've always, our politics differ, don't they? But at the same time, you've always given me a fair crack of the whip. And what's good about it, the good thing about your show, when someone comes on and they're making a valid point. That's excellent. But when they're talking tripe as well, you do take them on.
Well, I try. Well,
I'd rather have that than just hedging people's bets and all that sort of thing. So I've enjoyed coming on. I'm grateful for you giving me the opportunity as well. You never know. We might talk again, maybe in a different capacity at some time in the future. I'm going to become this elder statesman. You know that.
Well, I suspect we might. And if you were here, if we didn't have social distancing, I'd be giving you a big man hug now. But thank you very much. That's John McDonnell, the Shadow Chancellor at the Exchequer and Labour MP for Hayes and Harlington.